Welcome back, you bastards, to Heaps on Podcast. Can't get enough.
Woo! I'm doing the woo this week.
Just farted. Heaps on Podcast, been just farted.
No, I didn't.
Do you know what the song makes me think of? It's in Germany they call it après-ski. It feels like you're down the bottom of the mountain with some Jägermeister and there's a bunch of German blokes in ski boots dancing.
And I just bet the rich guy to racing for his missus.
And we saved the community college and I'm pashing his missus at the bottom of the hill. Welcome back to the Heaps On Podcast. It's Tav, Ra, and Ben Jumanji. He's in Christchurch. Ben, what's going on?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. Great spot down here. A lot sunnier than Auckland, so there's that.
Can't beat it on a good day, they say about Christchurch. Wicked.
It's true.
What's coming up in the show today? The NPC final. That was a crazy game, wasn't it?
It was fucking insane.
It was crazy.
It was absolutely insane. We had a great final down in Wellington. Fuck all people showed up, but hey, that's Wellington. And
that's Wellington. Nah, there were some people up there. They were hiding. They were hiding under the awning because it was pissing with rain.
They were there. They were dressed as yellow seats.
Good on them.
Yeah, we had some league this week as well, which we're going to cover. We had a bit of cricket. We had a bit of netball. We had a bit of soccer.
Whoa.
We had it all, baby.
It's another crazy week of sport, and we're just going to touch on little bits of it mixed in with some New Zealand culture stuff and news, as we usually do.
You guys remember during COVID how they got all those cardboard cutouts and would put them in seats in the stadium?
Yeah.
Bring a few of those back to the cake tin.
Oh, good idea, Ben. Where were you last week?
Exactly.
Yeah, nice, good idea.
I said to you guys, I said it would be cool if we went down for the final way. And I think you laughed at me.
We don't all have fucking disposable incomes that we can just run up and down the country like, well, you two can, I can't. There's a major disparity in wealth in this podcast.
That's right. We like to keep him in his place here at Heaps On Podcast.
I'm pouring my money into the podcast while these two are gallivanting around the country supporting sports events and all that. Anyway.
I'll let you know I remortgaged the house to be down here because you guys said it would be important journalism.
It was, and it is important that you went down. So that's where Ben went, actually. Should we go straight there?
Yeah, let's go straight into the league.
Straight into the league. The Kiwis and the Kangaroos. 22-10, was it? Or something?
22-10.
22-10
exactly,
to the Kangaroos.
Yeah. It was 4-2.
Far out.
Lindsay Collins got one.
That was a cheap one. We probably didn't need to let that one in.
Two.
He was good.
Yeah, and
Will Warbrick absolutely broke.
Put him in a spin cycle.
Yeah, he did. He put him in the spin cycle there. I feel like my mic's quite hot today. Let me know in the chat, Fana.
Counting.
Yeah, go hard.
I stopped counting the tries after bloody Dylan Edwards got that line break. I feel like it was all over from that.
Yeah,
that was definitely the nail in the coffin, that one.
Yeah.
We were still in it at 16-10, weren't we?
Yeah, Will Warbrick brought us back, and it was like, I feel a little bit of electricity in the air.
That was very cool, that try.
But turns out it was just the neighbour had a gas leak. So
Oh, really?
Sorry to him.
Did you have to have a lie down?
Rest in peace. Yeah, I did.
Got a bit lightheaded?
Yeah, I did. So did everyone in Christchurch because there hasn't been that much mana at that place since.
Do you know what the beautiful?
Since
1989 was the last time they played the Kangaroos over there. But do you know what I liked about the scheduling of this game?
What?
It was on a Sunday with a public holiday the next day, so it allowed all the bogans of Christchurch to get absolutely shit-faced on a Sunday night at the fucking
league. Let me tell you, we were.
You were?
Where us bogans were bloody shit-faced.
Beautiful.
It was a good time.
What was the any crazy stuff that you had said or seen down there, Ben?
Yeah. Craziest thing probably, I got a hot dog on a stick.
Yeah.
It was so dry on the outside, I bit through the meat and hit the dry as batter bit on the other side. I thought I was biting the stick.
Really?
I looked down and it was the batter.
Jesus.
That's the evolution of the hot dog kind of went under the radar. I don't know if you guys have eaten a fancy hot dog in the past year or so.
Yeah.
But they've suddenly become bougie as hell.
I have. Yeah, I like a hot dog.
I think it's like the Korean influence, maybe.
Whoa, there's
on the
like
Western
a
culture.
there's like a $30 hot dog shop you can go to, and all is it, you just squeeze your own sauce and put your own onions on or something.
Yeah, there's
inflation
also,
through the roof.
There's a shitload of them on Uber Eats now. I see them all over the place. And you know what? I reckon they're all the same fucking place.
Yeah, I think they might be.
There is a moustache on a lady.
Because, anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a ghost kitchen.
It is.
Have you heard of these things?
I have. We're getting off topic
on
here.
Uber Eats, there's a whole bunch of places they don't even exist.
Look, it's been a long weekend.
You're a wizard.
What was the vibe? What was the appreciation levels from the public down there in Christchurch? Ben, were they happy?
Yeah.
That the Kiwis were there?
Going into it, everybody was stoked. There was huge fervour amongst the crowd. The atmosphere was electric, a lot of people said.
Oh,
that could have been the power lines, because it is kind of close to the power lines down there. But, I think you could really tell that everyone was quite stoked to have such a reputable sporting event hosted down there.
Now, Ben, you were on a mission. One of the things we gave you as a task to get, and I haven't seen it yet, but I'm just wondering, did you get a selfie or a signature from any of the players? We wanted you to, look like a bit of a goofy goober and maybe get a selfie. No? Anything like that?
Yeah, well, it sort of got to about 5 minutes left in the game, and a lot of other people were getting up and leaving, and we thought, well, we didn't actually want to be caught at the end of that queue.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll dip out now as well. Plus, it looks like the game's pretty over score-wise.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
So I might have left before I got any
yeah. We needed a look, this show needs marketing and publicity, and you did a great job on if you haven't watched the Instagram stories, you missed it, but Ben was vlogging down there. But what really would have been the icing on the cake is a photo of you and Jordan Ricky or James Fisher-Harris doing a pukana or something, you know what I mean? Those are the moments we need to get for the podcast to progress.
It's true.
By that stage, both of those hot dogs were sort of hitting me a little bit of upset tummy from the fried chicken and onion rings.
Okay, that's enough about your diet down there, mate. Look, they're gonna play the Tonga next week in Auckland.
That's right.
Now they need to win this to get into the final to play Australia again, which last year is how it worked. We got beaten by Australia, then we 30-0'd them in the final. Look, can they beat Tonga? Do we think? Or is it going to be too much?
The Kiwis?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Whoa.
Of course they can beat Tonga. They're going to fucking smoke them.
Hot take.
30-0.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Tonga didn't score a single try against Australia. We scored fucking 2.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. One thing I would say about the Tongan team is that they responded really well to a lot of support from their supporters. So if you're a Tongan supporter, I would say maybe take 1 or 2 flags or 300, put them all over your house.
They don't need any more encouragement, Ben. The Tongan community will be putting flags on their houses.
It's right. Ra and I.
Yep.
Was it you and I, or was it me and you, Ben? And we drove past that house the other day.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it was me and Ben. We were going to the Auckland FC. We drove past this house. And I think I counted maybe 50 Tonga flags.
Those houses are beautiful.
But they'd actually built
That's a good starting point.
They actually built some like dodgy framing around the house
Is
as
that
well.
up the road from Mount Smart?
Yeah, it is.
I know the house. Yeah.
They
It's
built
beautiful.
some dodgy framing. They didn't have council consent for that.
They didn't?
To fucking support of the flags.
You don't reckon?
No, but the council turns a blind eye because they say it's good for the nation.
Right, because you want to...
and I say
when you
good
put
on
up
you,
your Donald
Wayne
Trump
Brown.
flag...
When I put on my fucking
Donald Trump
flag...
You know, it's like, take that down. You have council consent, and he's
It's
got to go through
bullshit.
all the rigmarole. It is bullshit, but hey, Tonga Kiwis is going to be awesome. Ben, what have you got to say? Sorry.
I was going to say, that's another really good point, Tav. In that election time, we see a lot of non-standard construction go up in people's front yards, and I think next New Zealand election, we might have to just do a little tour of Auckland's worst, political signboards put up in people's yards.
Sounds good.
I think maybe we should run for fucking local council. My first
waiting to happen.
My first policy, I'm throwing council consent out the fucking window.
Really?
Build what you want. You want to put up a double-decker deck with fucking spa pools, gazoo?
Very cheeky darky overnight.
Whoa! I thought I took that sound off the soundboard. This is, if all the people listening, this is Ra on his micro soundboard. He's
left
put
it on
all
there,
the
bro.
cancelled sounds on there that the government don't want you to hear on his buttons, okay? That's enough, all right? That's
Ted.
enough.
Okay,
He
you're going off
interrupted
to.
Ted while he's talking about building a second Sky Tower.
No, good on
That's
him.
where
I
you're
mean,
going,
you know,
Ted.
it would be Neighbours at War would be a lot more fun show if they threw out all the council consent. Up the Kiwis, hopefully they can bounce back. What else happened in the
Good on
weekend?
you, Kiwis.
I just want to quickly touch on the Kiwi Ferns because that's
okay.
what we're about, balance and inclusion here on
Good
the Heaps
stuff.
On podcast.
How'd they go?
They lost.
Okay.
They didn't score any tries.
I know, I was
but
joking.
I just want to say that the haka was amazing. Okay.
Beautiful haka.
And
It was.
I will put it out there. The Kiwi Ferns haka way better than the Black Ferns haka. So I just wanted to
Whoa.
put that out there for
Hectic.
discussion on the chat board. For the Heaps On subreddit, you guys can dissect that if you wish. So the All Blacks chat.
Are we going to All Blacks, are we?
I don't know.
Might as well.
Might
I
as
guess
well.
so, yeah.
Just quickly get it over and done with.
Well,
eh?
the All Blacks played Japan. They beat them by heaps, like 60-something odd to 19 or 12 or something like that, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Big hiding.
Yeah.
Big
It was
hiding up
crazy.
there.
It was a big hiding.
That's a huge bitch.
Ben, how did you get on watching it down there after the game? Quick, keep this short and sharp, please. Let me know what happened.
Oh, I was making a lasagna and I missed
That's
the
enough.
first 20 minutes.
I saw Ben's lasagna.
What did it look like? Sloppy?
It looked like
I
sloppy
took it out
poo.
too
Sloppy
early.
goes.
Yeah.
You took it out too
We were
early.
too hungry.
Oh,
we were too
classic.
hungry and I didn't let it rest. You know,
they
you
got
gotta let it
yourselves
rest
all
and they were
hungry,
like,
didn't you?
"Arr, tighten up.
Yeah. So you basically, you fellas just
wait, there's
mostly had a
more.
nice big mince with bechamel, did you?
It was good.
Yeah, of course it was. I'm not saying it wasn't. Ben knows his way around lasagna. Where were we? The All Blacks, yeah.
Yeah, All Blacks looked
Billy-
hot.
Billy Proctor was
Billy
bloody
Proctor
good.
looked good. Ruben Love looked good.
Ruben Love was good.
What other Hurricanes played?
Cam Roygaard
Yeah,
came
Cam
back. He was
Roygaard
awesome.
looked good.
He was awesome. There were some other ones.
Here's the thing.
Go on.
Here's the thing with the ABs. They really only look good for between 20 minutes and 40 minutes. The rest of the time they did fuck all.
They just smashed teams, and then they also blooded in Peter Lakai and a bunch of other guys off the bench. So I'll give them some credit there. You know, you bring a bunch of debutants
Shout
on.
out to
it's gonna
Lakai.
Yeah, shout out to Lakai who didn't look out of place in the All Blacks.
Yeah, tell you who else didn't look out of place and who looks really hot
Who's
is Pasilio Tossi. He looked
He's
Oh, he looked
shredded.
great.
He's a beast.
He
That
looked
was a beautiful
absolutely
try. it
shredded.
is.
He's our guy. He's one of our guys. Friend of the show. I mean, he doesn't know about the show, but he would be a friend if he knew
He
about
would
it.
be. I know he would love the show.
He would love this show.
What do you?
If he
So-
knew about the show, he'd love it.
He would love
Yeah,
the show.
that's what he said.
You know, he looks like he's dropped a few lbs.
Oh, he's a bit. Yeah,
He's looking in really good shape.
a shredded unit.
He is a shredded unit.
But the thing that they did was they played a bunch of guys up there for their sort of promo tour up there in Japan, and they sent all the sort of 12 of the other guys up to England early. You know, that's a nice little sightseeing excursion for those guys. But what do you reckon they've been up to off the radar up there in the UK? You know,
Drinking warm pints.
few pints, going around in the what's that thing called? This fucking
The London cab.
Eye.
London
The
Eye,
Eye,
whatever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bit of this, bit of that.
Going up the pickle or whatever the fuck that building's
you have
called.
to be careful when you're touring around in the UK because you think you're going to grab a cab,
Yeah.
but you accidentally hop into a fake taxi.
Oh yeah.
You know, you do
Oh
not
my
want
God.
to get. You do not.
This is
wanna
the
get-
wrong cab for you fellas, mate.
You do not want to. Oh, you can't pay the fare. Well, let me see what else we can work out, love.
Oh my God. Yeah, you do not want to get in
There's
his
a
cab
moustache on a lady.
because he gets up to some business.
Yeah.
There's only one of them, but fuck me, and the chances are 1 in
He
100,000.
did.
But who did? Tav.
He fucked you.
Whoa.
Look, that's for the
Pause.
Patreon.
Yeah, so I think they're going to be getting up to a bit of. Why wouldn't
You reckon?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to know what you did to get a free ride to Scotland.
Me.
Yeah.
Don't. Let's not go
Don't.
there.
Pause. Yeah.
Have you seen what that guy does? What he makes people do to him?
Who?
The guy we're talking about.
I don't want. We've moved on from
He
that.
likes getting his butt eaten.
How much do you want to cut this episode
Okay,
tonight? How
sorry.
much do you want to cut out?
Anyway, we're
Because I'm a
digressing.
stud.
Well, this is not me. I'm
and,
not doing it.
I can't wait till we
How
see. Nothing against Japan, but I can't wait to see till we see some heavyweight clash.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of chat about Razor and his selections. So yeah, it'll be cool to see if he can turn it around and find his turning point,
Is it
Tay.
time for
England
your
will be
turning
keen to
point,
smash
Tay-Tay?
us. That's
England
for
will
sure.
be keen to fuck us up.
Yeah.
France will be keen to fuck us up.
Yeah.
Ireland, I think, will be happy to lose against us.
Yeah, will they?
No, they're gonna want to fuck us up.
Yeah, because all that shit with Rico, like that's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
really brewing. Probably because Ronnie Sexslave or whatever his name is. Ronnie Sexslave, their former number 10, said all that stuff about Rico, saying he called him this and that. Said, enjoy your ride home in that taxi, you fucking pussy, or something.
Yeah, enjoy retirement. Enjoy retirement, C-bomb.
Yeah.
I happened to drop all this goss and tea just as he released a book. Johnny
it was all in the book.
Sexton, Me Oh My. He's
a marketing genius.
Now. He's a marketing genius. He's also a sponsor of this podcast. So go get a copy. If you send it to us, we'll sign it for you.
I'm gonna come.
But yeah, I think mostly I'm looking forward to us playing Ireland.
It will be
over
good.
there because
There'll be a bit of spice.
They won their last series over here against us.
They did.
So it'd be great to get one up
It would over there. They're tough to beat at the Aviva, but yeah, good to pull the wool over their eyes and just put the nail in that Johnny Sexton saga coffin and say, you know what? Fuck him. Enjoy retirement.
Your dog.
Arsehole. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm Team All Blacks.
Have we done NPC yet?
No, we'll go to the NPC, I think.
All right. It is.
It's the NPC, my breathers. Stay NPC, where we wanna be. The NPC, it's the people's rugby.
We fucking love
fucking love it.
That's right, you bastards. It was the NPC bloody final this weekend, and let me tell you, it was a fucking bloodbath, wasn't it, mate?
It was awesome.
Pissing down in Wellington. We knew it was going to be.
Yeah.
And we had two really good teams. We were kind of all split because we're big fans of what's been going on down in the Bay of Plenty.
We are.
And even though we're born and bred Wellington faithful,
We are.
we kind of were a little bit leaning to letting the Bay get one up on us because it's been about 48 years since your daughter fucked us all up. And it was the inaugural season of the NPC. And since then, the Bay of Plenty haven't won diddly squat except for the Ranfurly Shield.
Yeah, and it was a chance, but a chance gone begging. We are fans of the Bop and the two guys, particularly Kurt and Naitor.
A.K.A. Bateman and Rodden.
Two guys that we enjoy.
And
chatting
it's
to.
nice even if the Lions get second, isn't it?
Yeah, but they didn't. They got first, which was awesome. Julian Severe, winding the clock back, rolling through people like the big bus that he was.
Big bus, get out the way.
He was tooting and mowing people down like a runaway down on Courtney Place, you know?
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Jesus. I don't like that new sound. That's shit.
That's good.
Is it? Okay.
But
I'm allowed to have my
there's
opinion.
more.
I thought it was kind of good.
All right, what is there more?
He got 2 tries. I thought there was a perfect button
right.
for that. But wait, there's
That's
more.
cool.
He got a second try. They looked
That's
red
true.
hot. Man, Bay of Plenty that second half, they just pinned us against
they really
our try line, and they.
I think they have great halftime chats because they've done that before.
Yeah.
In the quarter, I think it was, or the semi, it was like they just like they had a shitty first half, came out, scored
Canterbury.
all their points.
Yeah, they destroyed Canterbury in the second half.
Yeah, it was wicked.
But
I think
when-
even Hawke's Bay too. Maybe they had a similar sort of situation.
When we played them in regular season, they smoked us first half.
First half, yeah.
So it was a bit of this, bit of that, and then but both games went to Golden Point, extra time.
Amazing.
Different to Golden Point.
Amazing.
Not the same. So
No.
extra time, you get an extra 20 minutes.
Yeah, they were knackered by that point. You could tell some people probably were like a bit like fuck this, you know?
I reckon if you'd asked
long.
them just then and there, should we do Golden Point, half of them would have said yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, hard out.
Go on then. I kind of enjoyed extra time because it really just gives you a bit more bloody footy. But 20 minutes is a lot of fucking holy hecker.
It is. Shout out to Duplessis Karifi, one of our favourites here on the show. An absolute workhorse of a man who put the team on his back. And for that reason, I'd like to play this sting.
My husband is Samoan, so talofa.
Fantastic work.
Yeah. Great job, Dupes. And now he's off to the...
You're a wizard, Harry.
That one's loud.
Yeah, that's loud, bro. Don't touch that one. Now he's off to play for the All Blacks 15, is it?
He is, yes. Him and Kurt and Naitor all in the same team up there playing against Ireland A or something like that, which will be cool to watch.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
You don't like it?
No, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. But it goes back to something that I've brought up to you guys before.
Go on.
That you tried to silence me over.
What was
but
it?
I'm back
We did.
here with the curveball that the All Blacks need more spin-off teams.
Oh, yeah, more spin
because
do.
we've got the Māori
No.
All Blacks.
Yeah.
We've got the All Blacks 15.
Yeah.
What other All Blacks versions
But here's my
can we
question.
get?
Just the wingers or
How-
something.
How do they come up with the names for these teams? Because it's very confusing about which ones are better than which ones and which ones we think are the best.
No,
ones.
the All Blacks is the main one, and then every other one's sort of feeders to that. I think is probably the.
I reckon we should flip
I don't
it,
think there's
and
much
we should
tiers.
make the Māori All Blacks the better team.
Okay.
You know.
Yep.
But what else can we have? Under 85s All Blacks.
Yeah, I think they have those.
Do they?
Yeah.
But what
I think so.
about the international teams too? Because sometimes they call them their B team. Sometimes they say the A team, but the A team isn't the main team.
Man,
The
this
main
is
good
team
chat,
the A
guys.
team.
What about
I
the
think-
North Island All Blacks?
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah.
Moving on. What else have we got in this show?
The Blind All Blacks.
Yeah, we've got those, I think, too. Wheelchair All Blacks too. They've got. I think they're just called Wheel Blacks, but yeah, I think they do have all these things.
The Nude All Blacks.
Basically, you're sort of pussyfooting around the fact that you want the Pākehā All Blacks.
the Pākehā
That's
All
the main
Blacks.
thing you want.
Hoorah!
Yeah, you really want to see the Pākehā All Blacks and see how they go. I think there's been
And
a
they
few
just
years
play
where
soccer.
it's just been all.
Do they just play soccer?
Maybe. No, I think there have been some teams that have, Crusaders driven, Crusaders led over the years that have been mostly the Pākehā All Blacks.
Could we have the Māori All
They
Blacks?
lost a couple of World Cups.
The Māori All Blacks versus the Pākehā All Blacks.
Be pretty awesome.
Which-
I'd like to see it.
And the Pākehā All Blacks don't do the haka.
No, they wouldn't.
They're not allowed.
The
They're not
national
allowed.
anthem for them, haka
They-
for the Māoris.
They do their taxes.
Whoa, Ben.
Of sport.
Of sport.
Of sport.
Nice.
Welcome back, you
I tried to
bastards.
go early.
We just had a breather. Ben got kicked off the Zoom for a little bit.
Yeah, we fucking kicked
We
them off.
allowed him back in. Ben's missus came
Yeah,
in, told us
The
off.
mods caught me.
It's true.
We've broken into Ben's garage while he's away. It is a bit contentious. We are disturbing the whole neighbourhood, and we're not supposed to be here.
We don't give a fucking damn.
We
now, there was a whole lot of World of Sport shit to chat about
Almost
over
too much.
over this weekend gone by. But one of the things we definitely wanted to shout out to, because we get a bit of feedback about it, is they want more bloody football in the
People
show.
say, now that the NRL's finished, two people in fact, talk about bloody EPL, you
Some
fucking
soccer.
idiots. They go, you fucking morons.
Don't you call it
pair of-
soccer
well, you three
either.
shitheads.
Which one's the EPL?
That's the English Premier League.
It's the one they play in India.
Yeah.
It's the cricket.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, I farted. It's going to stink in here.
Stop farting. on the
And
pod.
yeah, one guy that we want to touch on, he's a barrel of laughs and one of the most charismatic players in the English Premier League, and he's a Kiwi. His name's Chris Wood, for fuck's sake, and he's been scoring like a machine over there, tapping them in with his head, tapping them in with his feet. And we just want to give a huge shout out to Chris Wood. He's from somewhere in the Waikato region, I think Cambridge. James McConey often claims him, a Waikato sports tragic himself. He scored 7 goals, Chris Wood. Can you believe it?
Wow.
It's so many. There's only a couple of guys who have 8, and then Erling Haaland, who's the top goal scorer
got
with
like
11.
a million.
He's got 1 million.
But yeah, no, Chris Wood, he's good. He's a bit
Chris
of a,
Wood, he's good.
Hey, Chris Wood, he's good. He's a bit of
He
a
good, Chris Wood.
All right, wrap it up. He's a bit of a journeyman. Oh,
I've heard a few
Christopher.
people calling him a clown, but I think that's because he's got 2 huge boots on him.
Oh, nice.
Nice one. I like what you did there. He started his career at his EPL kind of takeover
Yeah.
with Burnley, wasn't it?
I think it was Burnley. Yeah. Before that, I think he might have been Leeds, but he was down a division.
Yeah.
Went to Burnley, scored a fuckload of goals. Might have been even a Leicester prior to that. Got a couple there. And then went to Leeds, Burnley. And I think he scored in like 7 or 8 fucking seasons. I'm not going to pull the stats up, but he's
he's a tall bastard. He gets in there.
he gets in there, gets in the meat and potatoes, and he munches them down.
yeah.
That's what we call goals here on the Heaps On
And then he
podcast.
went on over to Newcastle and he
Yeah.
made a fuckload of money there because
did.
that was just as the team got bought by the
Middle Eastern country we can't remember the name
We're
of.
not allowed to say it on the pod.
It was some big bastards over there, some big heavy hitters.
Lot of money. So they bought Newcastle and they were like...
Some movers and shakers.
Nice, Ben. Nice. They're very good, very good.
Yeah, and then he got traded to Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest. Nice little club
Nice,
by the looks of it.
Cute little logo.
I
on
always think of Robin Hood when I think about his team.
Fuck you, sir.
The Sheriff of Nottingham. That's what he is.
Oh, true.
With his goals
Yeah.
and his...
Disgusting!
Yeah, nice. Good sting.
We got some new sounds here today.
But yeah, big
people.
shout out to Chris Wood and a big shout out to our EPL fans on the show.
They love
We
it.
know you love it. And speaking of soccer, we're going to go over to some more soccer because Auckland FC got up
Whoa.
last night.
They did, and they're talking
Did
a
they
lot
get
of
up
trash.
again?
They got up again. They're talking like a late winner, and the Port section went bloody off, didn't they? They went off
I'm gonna come.
as their team got their second win in 2 weeks to kick off their
Probably.
A-League campaign.
Yeah, no, they did.
Probably a few sawmills spilt in the
Yeah,
celebration.
definitely.
Well, they would have been on their
Sawmills
9th or
spilt.
10th by that stage. Some of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they probably didn't need them. Good thing they spilt them.
Yeah, it was a big mana. 97th minute, back heel through the keeper's legs.
Yeah.
Nutmegged him.
Crazy.
Right down the Port end as well. Can't ask for a better fairy tale ending, can you? Second game, top of the fucking table, mate.
And now they're talking mad smack to the Wellington Phoenix. The smack talk is getting heavy because the Phoenix flew over a fucking banner saying New Zealand is yellow, which, was a bit
I don't know about that.
contentious. I don't know about that. At the moment, it's pretty blue. But, that game this weekend is going to be huge. The first derby, isn't it? I think the first derby's
is it
this
this
week. I
weekend?
think it might be this week.
Are we going?
We should.
Damn, we might go there.
No, I'm not allowed because
Yeah,
the
no, I probably
Kiwis
won't
are
go.
on.
Oh yeah, Kiwis are on.
Kiwis are on
Yeah,
Tonga.
yeah.
But no, it's going to be a huge vibe. Do you think we could see? I don't know. Do you think we could see the fans clashing? It'll be Auckland fans of craft beer against Wellington craft beer fans, and there'll be a lot of beards. Ben's got his
Kiwis
beard.
fans.
No,
I thought you meant the Kiwis fans of the
No, Ben.
Auckland FC fans.
No, Ben. I mean the Auckland FC and Wellington Phoenix fans. Because
Maybe we could.
hooliganism is real.
Well, that's a fight I
Is
could have
it?
picked. I was
I've
going to
heard
say
it is.
Is it
the
real?
Kiwis fans would have won the fight.
I don't
if it
think
was
it's-
the Kiwis fans versus the Auckland FC.
I don't think
Ben,
fans,
you're getting
but,
confused. Sometimes it is hard on the Zoom. I understand. I've been there, brother. But I'm talking A-League now.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
don't think there's going to be any scraps.
You think it's going to be all handshakes and kisses on the
it's
cheek?
Like, it's like accountants versus graphic designers.
Very
Like,
true.
They're really
Yeah.
not going to come in hot. I think,
We,
to be honest, there'll be a
we
bit of
might hear
smack
some
talk.
really
yeah.
intense songs made about each other.
Yeah, I think, in the...
Your logo's shit. Your logo's shit. Your design team isn't as good as ours.
You drive a Honda. You drive a Honda.
Your
you
colour
drive a
palette.
Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the Volkswagen? Where's the Volkswagen? It's in the shop, you lousy bastard. I don't know.
Yeah,
something like
It's
that.
going to be some silly buggers like that, isn't it? But no,
You're
I
bad
mean,
at doing your taxes.
I'll definitely be there in a blue balaclava rocking people up 100% and then
Nice.
whip it off and then go hide in the Fritz's
Oh.
Wiener line while I watch
Nice.
the chaos ensue.
That's some real Joker
And
vibes.
if please don't, if any future fights do happen and for legal reasons, that was all satire, mate. But yeah,
and what else happened? The cricket.
The
First-
bloody cricket.
The first ever win. Well, I do like cricket this week. New Zealand pulled off something they've never done. It is one of these mythical things in New Zealand sport, and I know Ben has been hoping this would happen his whole life because he's a huge
I have.
Blackcaps fan. But a test win in India is just something that doesn't happen, Ben, as you know. And
Yes.
to pull this off, it was huge, and it was all on the back of one guy. They will make a movie about him. I think that Bollywood should produce the film, the Mitch Santner biopic. What are your guys' thoughts?
Yeah, nice.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was all down to the ANZ family.
No,
They
no.
really upped this for
They were almost the ones who were getting in the way of this happening, I think.
I do actually have got him on the soundboard now. If you,
It's almost out the door.
there he is.
Whoa!
Nice.
I think if they made a movie about the kick, right? Beaver's
They did.
kick. Why not make a movie about this?
This is awesome.
Yeah.
And it would just be like, 12 guys in a hotel for 3 weeks being like, Yeah, no. If we do this,
Mitch, I reckon spin it even more tomorrow.
they're looking, Mitch, if you can just spin the fuck out of it this
spin
week.
the fuck out of it.
Yeah, it'd be
tomorrow,
awesome.
Please, brother.
And do you guys want to play golf tomorrow? Yeah. Me. Yeah, I'm keen to play golf. Cool. No, it looks like there's a good course down there, down the road here in India, and we can just go there.
Damn, did anyone else eat those fried eggs from that store outside?
Oh, the curried ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everything's curried here. Sorry.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, can't wait for it.
But the singing, if Bollywood produced it, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, the dancing as well.
It would be.
Cricket players do love a boogie.
But it was very impressive. Mitch Santner, 13 wickets. Something that I took a lot of interest in, and it was posted by an associate of yours, the legend of Marty Banks page. He showed that Ian Smith 2 weeks ago had said,
I'm gonna come.
Mitch Santner, don't know why he's in the fucking team. He's useless. And then, he basically had to call the game where he took all the wickets, 13 of them or something, and he's just waxing lyrical, a week after being like,
that's right.
He's not
He
even
changed
doing
his
it.
tune.
That's what you do. You change your
Shut
tune
up,
when you're a commentator. But good on them, the Blackcaps. No Kane Williamson in the team. They did it without him. Incredible.
Yeah, they did it without him. It was the first series with Tom Latham as captain, right?
I think so, yeah.
Because Salvi was captain.
Did one series.
He got dropped because he was stink ticker.
Yep.
And then look what happens, mate. But yeah.
Great team.
I don't know. It's just kind of clicked for them whether or not we can continue. I don't know who we're playing next, or hopefully there's a World Cup coming up or something.
Yeah. I think we go on to play England at some stage down the track. Ben's obviously, he's running the numbers on whether they can make the World Test Championship. Ben, just a quick update. Okay, it's no? Okay.
Maybe.
Well, that win against India would have helped it. But anyway, great work from you, Ben. If you can keep running the numbers on whether that's possible, who we need to beat, that'd be great. And that's been the world of
Definitely
sport.
the West Indies.
Okay, good.
Nice.
That was really bad.
That's right.
Catch me outside. That was really bad.
That's right. It's back to the ad chat. Back to the ad chat. Chat. And we're throwing it back to 1999.
Yeah, a great year. The Matrix came out that year too, I think. And this ad has a similar level. Good movie, thanks, Ben. This ad has a similar level of production value to The Matrix. It's an ad for an energy drink called, what was it called? Top Secret. And my God.
What was the name, sorry?
Top Secret.
Shh, Top Secret.
Well, how am I going to know if you're not going to
Ben's
tell
running a bit here. Okay, mate, that's enough from you, please. He's outfoxed us once again, but it's an ad, and it takes place in one of the most deranged and cursed flats I've ever seen. These guys have been out for a surf in Piha by the looks, and they get back, and one of them is Dopey Brain, and he's just flat as a tack.
I can't go surfing anymore. I'm
so tired.
And they're like, no, you're talking nonsense. You just need some amino acids in you.
Carbohydrates, man. And there's just people just start coming. People start coming out of the woodwork from all over the show. There's a guy fucking holding a camera, doing weird moves with it.
Is that Taika Waititi?
It looks like it might be Taika, an early Taika, or at least a version.
If I had $1 for every time a bloke popped out behind the little streamer door thing in my kitchen and said Taurine,
man.
By now.
Taurine, man.
That used to be me.
Vitamins.
Yeah.
Drink this drink. You just need a poo.
The crazy thing about this ad is that, and now we know what, Zoomers look like now with their fluffy little haircuts and, their TikTok dances.
Yeah.
Everyone in that flat was 21 years old. Can you believe it? People have aged differently
How
now.
do they afford rent? It's Piha. They're beachside.
They're
you know
beachside.
what I mean?
They're living in the great. Now you'd have to be a millionaire to live in that house.
That's true. Here's the other thing I'd like to bring up.
Bring it
This ad
up.
was clearly made before everyone, everyone's so health conscious these days. We have terms for everything. But this was back before people even knew anything about nutrition. You'll notice he says carbos in the ad. I haven't heard anyone say carbos. It's all carbs these days.
Carbs are negative too, by the way. Not many people are telling you to load up on carbs, are they?
Not my
Yeah,
future.
you'd
Not
say
my
no
future.
carbs in it.
Yeah, you'd say no carbs, low cal. Another thing that I found interesting now, I don't know if this is correct or not. I think the ad cost $3 million to produce.
Yep.
Now, this is unsubstantiated, but my God, you could get a lot of ad value for $3 million, and I'm not sure. Apparently, one of those guys was a huge actor at the time. Maybe that's where the budget went. The dopey guy with the dreads.
He was from the tribe. Tribe.
Yeah,
the show was number one at the time.
The Tribe was huge. A lot of kids from our school were extras in The Tribe,
Wow.
just to digress. They would go off, the drama kids, they'd go off for the day and dress with face paint and trash out in the hut. And they got like $50 for that, I think. Some of them.
$50.
Some of them even got cast as main characters, which we were all like,
$100.
crazy.
Whereas the kids that lived in the hut and came in just coincidentally with face paint on, covered in trash, that was a whole different thing.
Well, that wasn't face paint. That was Marmite from
not
the
at
bin.
your school. Definitely not. I think the production value speaks for itself as well. Like the edit, the carbohydrates,
Totally.
all
And
that stuff, the flares and stuff.
Yeah.
That ain't cheap.
I mean, the text on screen in the 90s, that probably cost you at least, $500,000 just to have a guy put text that appeared like that all over it. And then the grade. I mean, the colorist, the guy who graded that video probably charged $250,000.
At least I would. And
said,
that's
this is going to take me 3 weeks to do every shot.
That's a bargain too.
And 99,
That's just for the
it's a bargain,
stabilization
mate.
too.
Yeah.
Damn, if you know the guy from the Top Secret Taurine energy drink ad, text in to us on the show. What do we think happened to the Top Secret energy drink? Because it didn't last long on our shelves.
It rose to the top and then it got bought out by Coca-Cola.
You reckon?
Rebranded as Lift Plus.
Oh.
And then we got those cool prank ads.
Damn.
That's true.
Probably onto it there.
There was some cool ads. And I'm pretty sure that Lift Plus was full of taurine
Incredible.
as well.
I think what happened was that V came out and they could fit a lot more of the name on the can in vertical.
Yeah, true.
And then that just really took over.
Top
and
Secret.
sometimes Top Secret might make you think, I don't want to drink that.
Yeah.
Maybe the marketing, reverse psychology people. They're like, is this a can of shit?
Exactly. Also, as we just proved, there would have been a lot of confusion about the name. They would have been like, what's that drink called? He would have said Top Secret. And he would have been like, what do you mean the name's Top Secret? And he said, no, the name is Top Secret.
Yeah.
And he said, well, how can I know what to buy? That's the whole bit that I just did.
I think they were trying to cash in on the Matrix boom as well. Because the branding on the can is very like Neo.
It is.
Chase the rabbit,
Real men ride women.
down the waves sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's a
That
bit
mosquito
edgy.
thing in my belly button.
Pretty edgelord at the time.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, surfing culture was very cool in the 90s, and it still is.
Well,
I mean, I wish we were surfers. We'd be a lot hotter, that's for sure.
They had a drop-off of surfers in the late 90s.
Did they?
Actually. Yeah, they got addicted to taurine.
Fair enough.
And you don't want to get addicted to that stuff. Let me tell you.
When you're paddling out the back.
When you're paddling out the back and you're just
trying
low
to shred
on,
up on the pipe.
low on carbos.
Yeah.
And you go back to Uncle's for some taurine, and you don't go to sleep for 3 days.
No, it's fair enough. People say that. Go on, Ben.
Oh, all that caffeine, they were just getting dehydrated out in the back of the surf, getting cramps,
Totally. One thing I want to touch on with surfing, guys, and people say that getting sort of piped, barreled, as they say. Maybe piped is the right word.
Are we talking about the taxi again?
Yeah. The taxi might be edited out, so it might not. The reference might not hit, but. They say it's like a spiritual experience. Now, have you guys ever been in the barrel?
No.
Ever been in a tube, Ben?
Yeah, half. Like only body surfing. And
Oh, fuck, you've barreled in a body surf?
Boogie boarding.
You fucking legend.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Damn, I'd love to see you barreled. That would be funny, man. You
I
arm
got
poking
folded
out.
over once like a fucking origami crane.
Yeah, that's not barreling though. That's fucking flailing
Well, I
around
was in
like
the
a.
barrel for a sec, and then I just got smushed and fucking.
I don't think we know what being in the barrel is.
Pay to see that. Good money.
I think,
You son of a
it's something
bitch.
that they chase. A chasing the dragon type situation for surfers, and I wonder if we've got anything like that in our lives. Anyway, great ad. Let's move on.
One.
Of news.
Of news.
That's right, you bastards. It's the world of news. It's the thing that makes you cancel your Herald Premium account because you're getting all the scoops here.
That's it. We bring you guys the news. You guys want us to provide it.
Yesterday's fish and
It's
chip
true.
paper is our world of news
Absolutely.
to you because that's how we work. On this week's world of news, We've got some pretty hot scoops coming out from the South Island.
We do. Well, these two old boys.
Yep.
They were what sort of? How old were they? 68 and 77.
Whoa.
These two boys, and they were in the Greymouth District Court on a raft of drug charges. Now, these fellas had built something that they called the Cowboy Paradise, which was a hut up in the bush. And, people could go stay there and have a great time. Yeah, country calendar styles. It probably was on country calendar.
Probably was.
But little did the punters know who were going up there line dancing, the oldies, having a good time. There was a load of marijuana growing under the floorboards, let me tell you. In a bunker they built. They had a hydro set up, these two old fellas. More power to
Bloody
them.
hell.
But they've been sentenced, I think, or they're going to do some jail time here. But what do you guys reckon about this? Is this cool or stink ticker to the old? One of the old boys is maybe he's going to spend like 8 years in jail, and he's 77.
Shit. Jesus.
Yeah, or maybe 4 years, but he's going to be in his 80s.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he
Cheaper than a
deserves it?
retirement
Out
home.
to pasture, that old boy.
But the old boy I think he was the one doing like drug runs from Greymouth to Christchurch, like 130 in a year.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was running.
That's a lot.
And as Ben says, you can only go 80 Ks on that road.
Oh, he was doing it by horse.
He was carting
horse
a bunch
and
of
carriage. Nothing to see here. Just
There is something quite lovely about thinking that Christchurch's weed is supplied by two old blokes running a cowboy ranch on Greymouth, though, isn't it?
Totally.
It's quite wholesome.
Yeah.
Here's one thing I found really interesting, though. We did a bit of further reading about it, and because he ran a holiday park thing out of there too.
Yes.
There was a lot of bad reviews. A lot of people saying he's racist, he's homophobic.
Really?
Maybe here's just a little tip here. Maybe if you're homophobic, don't call your ranch Cowboy Paradise.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe he got a few punters that he didn't agree with there.
Yeah,
It looks
I
cute.
think you got to be careful about your branding if that's what
Have
you're
you
worried
read
about,
into this, Ben?
Because
have you seen this
I have
posted?
a little bit.
Oh wow, good
Yeah.
on. That's good research from you, Ben. Far out.
Real men
Yeah, I know.
ride
I
women.
actually done. I pulled finger this week.
Very good. Well, that's very interesting. But yeah, Cowboy Ranch. What could we do with the Cowboy Ranch now? Maybe set up our own hydro setup. Just do the same thing.
Yeah, totally. You could be growing hydroponics with drones.
Nice.
Nobody knows that they're 5,000 feet in the air growing some of the meanest kush you've ever seen.
Bloody oath.
Yeah, I think Guy Williams did an episode on this ranch.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Crazy.
And he pointed out quite a lot of red flags, specifically the Confederate one that was on the wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the guy basically refused to take it down and said, no, that's my heritage. Guy was born and bred in New Zealand, so I don't know what he's going on about. But yeah, some pretty spicy shit going down
Apparently
on that ranch. I think the Tiger King documentary style could be on the cards here.
Yeah, I think that we could be the guys to direct it. Some of the strains they were growing down there had names like Northern Lights, Banana Kush, and Gorilla Glue, with different descriptions such as Strong ASF, which we think means strong as fuck.
Whoa.
So this was some strong as fuck hydro they were growing down there. But yeah, I wonder if the Christchurch weed market has taken a hit from this.
True.
It might have.
Could have.
Who's going to fill in
Nah.
the gap? Nah. Oh, Ben. Oh.
Ben's down there.
Ben's down
That's
there.
why he's down
He's
there.
doing the research.
If
Oh my
the
God,
if
Ben.
the game, I did a little bit of further research at the game yesterday,
Yeah.
and everyone I asked about it said that the old guys were great guys, but there was just a drop in the bucket.
Really? Far out.
Damn.
A
They
huge
had like
scene
millions.
down here.
Huge scene.
Do you remember so
That's why a lot of people were eating those dry hot dogs, and they didn't seem to care. So I believe it.
Good stuff.
Sorry to throw it back, but do you remember the Switched on Gardner ads that used to play late at night on TV? And there would be that like Budzilla animation of the Godzilla coming out going blah, like breathing like a laser of like weed onto the screen.
Yeah.
And it was like,
The only thing
What
that
are
was
they
for.
growing?
Yeah.
What do they sell there?
Yeah, that was the only thing that
I
was
remember
for
when
it.
I lived down in Christchurch, there was an investigation where the cops would literally just park up outside of Switched on Gardner, wait for people to come home, follow them home, and then raid them a week later.
Oh, I mean, fair enough.
And I mean, yeah, I guess just low-hanging fruit, right?
Pretty low-hanging fruit. Probably not the worst offenders out there, but yeah. Hopefully they legalize it at some stage in the future, eh? That'd be pretty cool. Controversial take. Come on, guys. Anyway,
I hope they Illegalize it.
Yeah, make it harsher punishments for weed guys.
Make it more illegal.
Make sugar illegal too.
It feels cooler when it's really illegal. But yeah, this lady, she sung the national anthem.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
At a presidential sort of debate.
It was kind of like the B team presidential.
The B team debates,
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was maybe local election or something. But she sang the election, the anthem live. Sorry, you go, Ben.
We've got a good history on this podcast of covering really bad versions of national anthems, and I think she really took the cake because she kind of forgot that she was actually on a live debate. She muffed a little line there.
Yes, she did.
And she said, "Can I do it again?" And they said, "You're live, lady."
Look, we know all about. You've just got to push through. On this podcast, often we'll, be talking absolute garbage like you might be experiencing today, and we just shunt on through what she should have done. But yeah, no, it was a real fuck up from her. She said it even. She says, "I fucked up. I've got it. Can I start over?" It's like, no, just keep singing, you egghead.
No, keep singing, lady.
Yeah,
freestyle it. Just while we're on anthems, can I just say that the anthems at the league on the weekend? 10 out of 10.
Really good.
10
really
out of 10. Were they live or was that pre-recorded?
No, they were great. They were.
That was beautiful.
It was awesome. They had a little drum.
They were harmonized.
Drum beat harmonized was perfect.
Yeah.
The backing track was
fantastic.
fantastic.
They also had this guy singing Bruno Mars at halftime, really getting the crowd moving. He was walking around and going, "Hey!"
I heard that on the feed I was looking at today, and I wasn't sure if it was Shay Fu. Was it Shay Fu?
Was it Shay Fu?
No, it wasn't Shay Fu.
I
didn't recognise the guy, but huge energy.
Auckland FC have made the cost of Shay Fu go up. Now
true.
They probably paid him over, so now his price is high.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's got sawmills on his rider now. He's like, I need sawmills.
I love
in
those
there
sawmills.
Or I'm not performing.
Shout out to Sawmill Brewery too. I was up there on Friday for a couple of beers. I had the tasting tray. Great fun.
Oh,
Check out this
I was like,
you're not supposed to eat those.
No, the glass still in my teeth, but it was great. Anyway.
Bloody beautiful.
Bloody beautiful. World of news, anything else? Fuck. Is this, if Donald Trump gets back in, is it going to be the end of the world, fellas?
The end of the...
Who knows? Maybe the beginning.
The beginning?
Yeah.
Whoa.
New World Order, brother.
Sick.
Just as the McMahon doco drops, Trump's first thing...
He's going to pardon McMahon.
McMahon's back.
McMahon's my main defense guy.
And I'm pardoning the Cowboy Ranch weed growers too.
They're a part of my cabinet, you motherfuckers.
I needed that Gorilla Glue to keep me up.
Hell yeah, baby. Mostly it puts people to sleep, but yeah.
All right, so now we're going to try a new segment that these guys don't know about.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chip and Chase. Ben will be blindfolded and given a single chip. He must determine the flavor, type of chip, and lastly, the brand. Good luck, Ben. We're rooting for you, mate. I'm Winston Peters saying shove it up your ass, raw. Over to you, Tav.
Thanks, Winston. So it's a new segment.
You, Winston.
Ben, I thought Ben was here today, but he's not. So Ra's going to take his place.
What?
Basically, I've got a blindfold that I'm going to make Ra put on, and I'm going to give him a single flavor of chip to try. And while blindfolded, he has to give me the flavor and the brand of chip.
Fuck, okay.
So... Ra,
tough, man.
If you may.
Yep, Ben, hold the fort. Do some talking.
Well, guys, this is a brand new segment that Tav's developed here. He's partnered with most of the leading manufacturers of chips in this country by basically asking if he can rummage through their trash out back.
Okay, Ben,
and
good
they've
stuff.
said, yes, Tav, feel free to raid the rubbish bins for all the chippies.
All right. So, wow, it smells really nice, this blindfold I've got on, I must say. Good washing, Tav. Did you wash it, or is it just fresh out of the bag?
That's fresh out of the bag.
Wow,
actually.
yeah,
that's
nice.
I got free flying in business class. Okay.
Oh, really? It does smell like a clean plane.
Here comes your chip.
The swastikas in the eyes look great too.
Okay, silence from the audience.
Now it's
Ra is feeling the chip.
I reckon it feels like a copper kettle off the bat, but I'm going to have a taste now.
He's going in. Listen to that crunch.
Tav, put the
a ready salted copper kettle.
See.
Is it a ready salted copper kettle?
Are you locking that in?
Ready salted copper kettle.
Okay.
I'm going to go for it.
Okay, he's locking that in.
Yep.
Ra.
Yep.
Take off the blindfold.
Oh!
First try. Ready salted. Sea salt. I'll give it to them.
Okay.
Same fucking thing.
Yeah. They've changed the name,
They've
but
changed the name.
Wow.
Ready salted. You can pick these up, fellas, at your local New World.
Now, Tav, I've got to ask you, how impressed are you with my performance?
That was really good.
Yeah,
I'm not.
You
gonna
would.
lie.
I reckon you would have thought that I wouldn't be the chip man.
No, the segment was for Ben.
Yeah,
but you've nailed it.
I nailed it.
I think I've brought these chips over to your house a couple of times because they're my favourite chip.
Yeah, I don't mind them.
I
like a copper
I've
kettle.
seen Ray eat a lot of chips in his time.
But I like the fancy copper kettles too, so I know all the flavours. So I
He
knew
does.
the texture, and as soon as I touched it, I said, I know that's a copper kettle.
Yeah, you said it straight off the bat. So kudos to you.
Yeah, nah.
If you think you can hack it on New Zealand's greatest chip identifying show, Chip and Chase, then please get in touch.
I'm a chip eater.
We're going to take the show on the road.
Nice.
I'm going to set up some stalls, maybe the Warriors games next year. I'm trying to get sponsorship. The Chip and Chase.
Nice.
It deserves to be on the tally.
Yeah, good work, Tav. Nice segment. I
Nice.
like it.
All right. Okay. Now we're going to
I was sticking on the food. I think we'll just stick on the food for a segment a section here. We were going to say this was scamming because I felt scammed buying it, but look, I went to a little establishment called Macca's the other night. Took my
beautiful.
significant other out for a lovely dessert. Sometimes we like to get a sundae after dinner.
A Sunday.
Maybe once a month.
Was it on Sunday?
It was on Sunday.
Whoa!
A Sunday on Sunday. Now, I rocked up. Tav had kind of made a little sideways comment earlier in the week that the Grimace Shake was out. And I laughed, and then I looked at the menu and I saw it, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try one of these. For my little dessert.
Go, you good thing.
I'm going to try it. And fuck me dead. It was a trip. It was a real freak. It tasted like Nerds at first, sludgy Nerds. And then after about 3 sucks on the straw, I couldn't handle it anymore.
Yeah, baby.
It made me
Yucky,
feel a little
was it?
sick. It was a little yucky, yeah. Now, I don't know what Grimace flavour is supposed to be, but yeah, it just didn't hit right with me. Now, is this a big scam, a global scam? We're being told it's yummy. We're being told it's something we should try. But why?
Disgusting!
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting, this Grimace Shake.
I think it's all just trying to build that character arc of the Grimace.
Right.
No one knows what the fuck a Grimace is.
Yeah.
But it's there. And the characters kind of got lost. You know, like you try
did.
find me a Gen Z TikTok kid who knows the
knows
hamburger.
who
Look,
Birdie.
Joe
The
Damon
Hamburglar.
sold it to
Yeah.
me. I saw Joe Damon in the ad and he posted up. He said, I'm stoked to be partnering with it. And I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Take my $8.
This isn't the first time.
That's good enough for him.
It's good enough for him. It's good enough
This
for
isn't the
me.
first time Joe Damon's scammed us into something either.
Isn't it?
No, he scammed you into being the Frank Energy
He
guy.
did. He stopped doing the
did.
Frank Energy guy. Next thing, I'm going to Warriors games in a fucking green suit, you know? And people are going, you're not Joe Damon. I'm going, I know I'm not Joe Damon. I wish I was.
For legal reasons, Ra had to say he was Joe Damon, which
buzzed
led
people
to
out.
a lot of confusion online.
People said I was, being offensive because I'm not Joe Damon, and he's a very talented guy. But
Your story last night, you described it as tasting like grape-flavored vape juice.
I did. It tasted like someone had poured grape-flavored vape juice all through a cream and then frozen it. It was, and then a little bit like shitty Nerds, like off Nerds or something. Anyway, yeah, there was a lot going on.
Back to the Frank Energy thing.
Yeah.
You put the green suit on, they'd be like, "You're not the Frank Energy guy," and you'd be like, "Same energy, just cheaper," and they'd be like,
Oh, totally.
Ra's going to be in the Grimace suit next week.
Well, hopefully. And then I'll be hanging out with Joe Damon all week, traveling the country, trying to sell people shakes.
Yeah, nice. Good
I'll
on
change my tune on the Grimace Shake if they put me in the suit, you know?
you. You'd be like,
These are
I love
yummy!
it. These are
I
great.
love these! Please pay me money for fucking this house! I need to buy a house!
Sorry, Ben, motherfucker.
But if Macca's want to collaborate, I will be open to getting in the Grimace suit. I am a professional mascot actor. And
Yes.
no suit too big or too heavy. Honestly, I'll sweat it up in anything. Summer, winter, whatever.
Particularly, that's what I was going to say. Particularly, you're an all-weather specialist in the mascot, so
Oh,
I've
look.
seen him do it in anything.
Well, it's good for cutting weight too. If you wear a mascot suit in the heat of summer, you know, I could drop a kilo a day wearing one of those things.
Yeah.
Quite good.
Speaking of mascots, at the NPC we had the mascot race.
That was quite impressive.
which has now become an annual thing. I got a bit of a gripe with this. So
Yep.
we have the mascots from the NPC provinces. You
Yes.
know, you've got the the Auckland Seagull thing.
Yep.
You've got the Steeler guy.
Got that weird dog from North Harbour. Didn't understand what he was.
Yeah, I don't understand. I think they just have a lot of corgis over there. Maybe he was a corgi. Of course, you had the Taniwha.
Great
and the
mascot.
Southland Stags. Some great mascots out there. But then you had the, was it the Heartland?
The butcher from
the butcher from
Mid-Canterbury or something
Whanganui.
like that? Or Whanganui.
Whanganui butcher. You had the
Whanganui Butcher Boys.
Swamp Fox thing.
Look.
Very huckery outfit.
Well, the
I'm
thing
sorry,
is,
I'm going to say it.
These races benefit things that don't have heavy, like silly paw feet. You know?
Yeah.
And so that guy was running in an apron and rugby shorts. So he
that's
won the fucking thing.
He's supposed to wear gumboots. That's part of the costume. He wasn't wearing gumboots.
That's bullshit.
He got straight out the gate and he fucking won.
The
all right?
lion's got paws on his feet and
that's
shit,
what I'm
you
saying.
know?
Is like, so you got halfway through, there's a couple of interns throwing yoga balls at them. Those interns can't throw for shit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So the guy just sidestepped around them. Again, he's in bare feet,
He's
fellas.
in bare feet.
I want to see some more obstacles, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe a pit full of
And make him
gravy.
wear flippers or something. If he's not going to put his...
Yeah.
If he doesn't rock up with his fucking gumboots on, put a pair of diving flippers on him.
This thing gets hyped up all fucking year for it to be over in about 10 seconds by some cheating fuck from Whanganui.
I was looking forward to it a lot. And then, for it to happen like that, it was bullshit.
I think you guys are coming at this from the wrong way.
I'll
What
come
we
at it
really
from
need
whatever
to
I
do-
want. So go, Ben. So.
What we really need to do is get Adidas or whoever the boot sponsor is for the Lions to make some really streamlined, like the fastest lion-shaped boots you've ever seen in your life.
True. Yep. Nice. That's a good point.
Adidas Mufasas.
I mean, the Muckle should have won, right? Muckle's a fast ass.
Yeah, the Marco.
Oh, yeah.
Strategically, his is just like rugby boots and a weird shark head.
That shark head is freaking
and it's
weird.
not like strapped on or anything, so he's always having to like hold it because it's about to come off.
Yeah, it's really tall, that head.
One of their costumes the head did come off. You know?
That breaks the illusion, doesn't it? I hate it when that happens.
But I will give a shout out to, was it the Bay of Plenty mascot? Totally bunted one of the other mascots, and that's what you like to see. A bit of rough house shit housery in there.
Shithousery.
It's a bit fucking good, isn't
Fuck
it?
yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
You should be able to bet on it, is my final statement.
Absolutely. Give me some odds.
Add it onto the TAB, please, and let's regulate this shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, good work, Ben. Really good research down there in Christchurch. You've got the lay of the land, and
I will need to do a little bit of research about the airport on the way back up.
that's good.
But other than that, I think my work down here is done.
Oh, fantastic, Ben. Well, it's been a real... I'm sure that they've loved having you down there, the Christchurch region. Any apologies you'd like to make, Tav? Usually you run the apologies, but I'll...
Yeah, I guess I'd like to say sorry to the Whanganui butcher.
Yeah, good on you.
I mean, yeah, you probably trained all year for that race.
Yeah. And he was really impressive.
Also, I'd like to apologise to the Auckland FC, Port and Wellington Fever. Sorry for trying to stir some shit. I just want to see some hooliganism at the games.
Yeah, hooliganism.
Any apologise?
I'd like to apologise to Macca's. Obviously, they're a huge international brand that do sponsor a lot of sports-related content. And look, I mean, the fact that I didn't enjoy my Grimace Shake doesn't mean that I wouldn't be willing to completely change my tune if I was being paid to do so. Sorry for that. And please come on board as a sponsor. We'd love to have you.
I'd like to apologise to the Christchurch police force for giving them the slip at the game after I accidentally took way too many photos in the loo for research purposes and then misled them into thinking it was someone in the corporate box.
Oh, that's...
But other than that, no apologies.
No, apologise. I'd like to apologise to absolutely no one. Fantastic show, guys. Really good. I'm running on fumes.
Great stuff.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Have a great
Send in
week.
your memos.
We'll see you next week. Sorry for the late posting. Had to be done, mate. It's Labor Day, isn't it?
Yeah, hope you enjoyed your long weekend, you fuckers. We'll see you back next week. Go the All Blacks.
Woo!
Go the Kiwis.
Woo!
See ya.
Oh, I forgot to say, the netball was good.
The netball's awesome
We
too.
didn't talk about it.
Netball
Congratulations
was
to the
great.
netballers.
Up the Silver Fern.
Up the Silver Ferns, baby.
The netball was great.
Fuck up, Ben. Bye.
Netball was great.
Good on you, Ben. Thanks for chipping in. Go watch a
See you
movie or
guys.
something.